Hey everybody, welcome to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey. So today we are doing our third review on holiday blends, and today we have for you our thoughts about the new Sutliff Cringle Flake 2022. So, of course, this is made by the Sutliff Company. It is a Virginia Perique. It only contains Periques and Virginias in it. Now, the special thing about this is that it's got 20-year-old Virginias in it and 19-year-old Perique in it, St. James Perique. So this has already got some aging going on, some fermentation going on, and things like that. It is a flake. It comes in 1.5 ounce tins, which is a little bit smaller than your 50-gram tins that you normally get. There is still some available. I know Smoking Pipes has a few left. So if you're interested in trying this or you want to load up on some more, you need to get on that pretty quick because they are going to run out eventually. Strength on this one's moderate. The taste on this is medium. And there are no additives or flavorings to this one. So let's go ahead and start talking about this one. Tin note.
Well, let's see. It's got that nice kind of sour, tangy smell that their Virginias kind of have. You know how like
those stoved reds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sutliff has a fantastic red Virginia smell, and yeah, that's what I'm mostly leaning on. Now, I can tell that it has been aged. It is very, very mild.
Mellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very chilled out. I do smell, and it's like a little bready, but I noticed you had kind of said on here too, almost like a fermented. And yeah, go ahead and get into that, because once I read it while I was smelling it, I was like, holy cow, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, there's a fermentation going on with this already that you can smell. There's an acidic background to it, kind of that vinegary smell to it. You get just a light hint of spice and some sour fruit, a little bit of hay kind of smell, kind of a grassy hay in there. Light sweetness. But it's like we said, it's so mild and just, man, it's just so pleasing. It's just so calming, relaxing.
It is a very soft note on the tin note. Good, but very, very soft. It's not like some of the other things we've smelled coming out of the tin that just smack you in the face. Normally you have to get some age on them for that to happen, and this is fresh, isn't it?
Yeah, I popped it open a couple of days ago. Went to the Deerleys this weekend, and it got to where that was all I was smoking, was just this, because it's just so nice. And we'll talk about that when we talk about the tastes and things like that. But yeah, it was just, the tin note on it is just it's got a little bit of everything in it. Yeah. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Everything that you expect out of a vapor, except aged. Already aged.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, really good. Okay, so what are you getting out of the tastes on this one?
Well, I get, of course, the tart and tangy flavor that I smell out of the tin. Those stove red Virginias they just do so well in all of in a lot of the blends that they really use that as the forefront. It's just such an amazing flavor. It, of course, I don't know how to explain it aside from it goes to the sides of my tongue, and it just kind of gives me that tangy, tart, almost vinegary type feeling. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
Is the best way I can say it. This is a smoke that is so mellow and not heavy on any single note. It's just such a complete and balanced smoke that it's just a relaxing smoke.
I'm getting hits on every single part of my tongue. The front, the back, the sides,
Yeah.
the very top. There's a zip that goes along the top of it. It's just amazing how balanced this is, that
Yeah.
covers every part of your tongue, every part of your taste profiles on there, you know. The thing that I'm getting the most of, I get a little bit of that vinegar taste and some of that tartness that you're talking about.
Yeah.
But man, I get a fermented fruit kind of taste on this. Just, you know, and the Perique part of it, I guess because of the age after 19 years,
Just
it,
kinda-
it doesn't come out and punch you in the face.
Yeah.
It's there because you could taste that peppery kind of taste
Right on
with
the tip,
Yeah,
yeah.
with their but overall it's just so well balanced, and all these fruity flavors are coming out. I get a little bit of floral. There's some sour. There's some sweet. There's some smoky. There's some, you know, tangy citrus. The grassy tastes from the Virginias are there. Man, the bready taste that you talked about.
Yep.
It's just got a little bit of everything that you expect out of a vapor.
Yeah.
You know.
But like, there's only one way to really describe it as just calm and relaxing. It's got all the flavors there.
To me, this is a contemplative smoke.
Yes.
It's going to take you back, and it's going to force you to stop and think about it, and kind of start evaluating and figuring out certain things. And then after that, like I said, I've been smoking it all weekend long. After your first smoke, you're going to say, okay, now what else can I do to this to maybe bring out some other things? And I tried drying it out. I tried smoking it straight from the jar. You know, I tried it in long-stemmed pipes, chimney pipes, shorter pipes, wider pipes, and you get an interesting experience from all of those. There was not a pipe shape that it did not smoke well in. To me, it was really nice.
Very cool. Yeah, I haven't gotten as much experimentation with it as you have, considering that this tobacco was here.
Yeah. Well, the flavor profile on this for me is perfect.
Really is. It's just, I can't get past how balanced it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. It really does make you want to sit here and just kind of sit and think.
If you like Virginias, this is going to be something you really enjoy. If you like Perique, this is going to be something you really enjoy. If you like something with a little bit more fullness and flavor, this is something you're going to enjoy.
Yep.
If you like smokiness, like a lot of Kia smoker, you're going to enjoy this. You know, there's something in it for everyone.
Yeah.
It seems like to me.
And I think a lot of it is due to its age.
Yeah.
I mean, this is already a 20-year-old smoke.
Yeah.
And that alone is awesome.
Yeah. It's really, really, really good. What are you getting on some of the room notes?
It's a tolerable room note, I would say. This is a very tobacco-heavy room note. Your smokers, your Virginia smokers, your Latakia smokers, your guys that smoke heavier, stronger, tobacco-forward smokes will find this a okay to pleasant smoke.
Yeah.
This is, for the most part, I would not give it a very, this is a pleasing room note. This is a crowd bringer, you know. That's not what this is a smoke.
Yeah, of course, and I've said I just love the smell of a room that had tobacco smoke in it. So for me, it's pleasant. But I think you're right. Most people would consider it tolerable to pleasant, somewhere in that range. But what I like about this is that, man, it hangs around. It really hangs around. in a small room like this, in the garage, it hangs around. It's just, and you get to enjoy it a second time.
Yeah.
You know, it's just really, really cool about how it matches the flavor profile.
It does. It matches, like, and that's one thing. It has been consistent from tin to smoke to room note.
Yeah.
All the way through. And it's always there.
Now, I'm going to tell you on the moisture content for this, to me, you've probably seen me light it a couple of times. It's moist. It's a little moist. And I've tried it drying it out for 15 minutes, for 30 minutes, for 2 hours. And I enjoy it the most coming straight out of the jar.
Oh, good.
Which is really odd for me because I'm a person that
You'll let it sit.
I'm a person that tends to let the tobacco air out for a while, but I prefer it coming straight out of the jar, and the reason is because I felt when I dried it out, the more I dried it out, the more this sour citrus lemony flavors started coming, and the floral part of it started coming forward.
Yeah.
But the tartness and the sugary sweetness coming
Diminished.
straight out of this
Diminished.
Yeah, I like it better like this.
Yeah.
So that's
Because I was about to say, those sour flavors, I would like a little bit more of them, so maybe I let it dry out, but I do not want to lose that sugary, bready sweetness that's at the front of it. I do not want to lose that. That to me, that's what makes the Red Virginias so good, is that bready sugariness followed by a little tart zing.
That tartness, yeah. And you do lose that when you dry it out a little bit. At least in my experience, that's what I felt like. What about the nicotine content on this?
I would say medium. I can't tell. Like this is to me it is an all day smoke, but it's an all day if you smoke 3 to 4 bowls, maybe more.
I've been smoking this all day, every day for the last couple of days, man. The nicotine has not bothered me at all.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't bothered me. I would say it's maybe because of its contemplative nature. It causes you to feel a little more relaxed and laid back.
But I think that's more psychological than anything else.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's the smoke as much as it is the nature of it.
Yeah, just the feeling of relaxation.
Yeah.
That it kind of provides. Yeah. This is not harsh. There's no bite to it. Man, it burns great.
Yeah, it's all light.
Clean and cool and slow. It is a slow smoke. The flavors are consistent all the way through. There's a great aftertaste on this one.
It's just so white and fine.
Yeah. There is a little dampness in it, because of the moisture content. And I'm needing relights. I'd smoke this all the time. I mean, that's how much I like it. This is the 4th iteration of the Cringle Flake. The first iteration was a straight Virginia. And then every iteration after that has been a vapor. So, I don't know if they're planning on going back to a straight Virginia or something like that at some point. But to me, this is one of the better blends that they've put out so far. It's a little less sweet than what I've smoked in the past.
Yes.
A little bit less sweet, but it has a lot more depth.
And that's always been one thing that's been interesting to me is, we are doing a holiday thing, but Sutliff never really seems to, on their Cringle Flake, they don't go like most of them go sweet. Go really sweet. Let's throw in some anise flavors. Let's throw in some allspice flavors. You'll get the sweet kind of Christmas spice flavors out of a lot
and
of
there's
holiday
nothing
ones,
in this
and
that
they never do that. No.
There's nothing in this that reminds me of Christmas other than the fact that it's a Christmas release.
Yeah.
They release it in December, beginning of December, and it's only available until they run out, and then that's it. So every December, that's when you can get it. but I get in the back of my head, to me, it's something akin to Christmas Cheer, which McClellan put out.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, and that was not a Christmas blend either. It was just a really great smoke that's hard to get.
Yeah.
And the concept is you're going to enjoy it during the Christmas holidays.
Because this is when we're giving it to you.
Yeah. So I think that's what this is.
That's where I was going with it. Is it's like they're so left field with the Christmas, and it's just a great smoke.
Yeah.
Released during the holidays.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's what I love about it is it is a change of pace. Those guys that don't want to smoke those sugary, Christmassy, you want a good smoke to enjoy during the holidays. That's a holiday blend.
And it's nothing against aromatics and aromatic smokers. I mean, you smoke what you like. And if that's what you like, man, go for it.
Yeah.
But it's just not my bag.
No.
You know?
And I do it. I mean, during Christmas season, I'll buy the sugary, tasty blends.
Yeah.
That I'll sit down and I'll have a smoke of some autumn evening or some figgy pudding or cordial friends and all those different types of holiday blends that are really sugary and sweet, and I'll do it because sometimes I want a really sweet, I want dessert without having dessert.
Yeah.
And this is just, it fits in so nicely. It fits in so well to be considered as a Christmas smoke.
Well, and this can get hot and spicy if you push it.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to kind of hold back on that. Now, it comes in 1.5 ounce tins. It's $13.76 per tin. Comes to $9.17 per ounce. That's high, but you're getting tobacco that's already aged.
I was about to say, you're getting a 20-year-old smoke without paying a 20-year-old price.
You're right. And it's still available in certain locations. I know Country Squire still has it. I know that Smoking Pipes still has it. So, search it. You'll find some. But you got to do it quick. All right. So, final thoughts on this one. Man, I love the stewed fruit taste that I'm getting on this.
It's just such a balanced and awesome smoke. I've loved Sutliff's Red Virginias and a lot of their different vapors and their Virginia blends that they do for a very long time. Gosh, I really get, every time I'm tasting this, it keeps making me go, they are so close. They are so close.
To McClellan?
Yes. Oh, man. And I don't remember, I wasn't smoking during McClellan's glory days. And I don't think I was old enough to be doing that kind of stuff. But I do know that I've tried some of the aged blends. I've gone to the pipe shows and the meetings, and guys have that kind of stuff, and I've tried it, and it is so close that it's really making me go, as my final thought, this is a 4.5 smoke. Regardless of how hard it is to get. I'll never get it again unless I buy what I want now.
Right. Well,
it's a 4.5 for me. This is a great smoke.
This is almost the perfect smoke for me. Mm-hmm. I have the last couple of days I haven't touched my lot of Kia blends.
Yeah,
I haven't.
Really.
Yeah, and I've been hitting this, and then it's also encouraged me to try some other vapors too and say, okay, what are some similarities and what are some differences?
Yeah.
Today I hit Marlin Flake. I've been smoking the
That's a good one too.
Anthology. I've been smoking what else did I get? The Verge Engine Overdrive, and I'm trying to the St. James Flake. And
that's a good one.
I'm trying to say, okay, so,
how are these working with that?
Yeah, and what makes this so much better than those to me,
About 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, I'm giving this a 5.
Let's round it up for the holidays.
All right. Well, here we are.
I mean, it's hard to get. The only reason
Happy
I wanted
holidays to Sutliff Cringle Flake 2022.
Oh,
this is a very rare occasion for us.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we've only had one other
We're giving
complete 5 with you. Colton and I had a complete 5.
Yeah. And for the
Last
last one,
We haven't done
the
in
nice
a long time.
maroon shot for the 5. Boom, there it is. Wow. So, you guys, if you haven't tried this, you at least get 110. Go get
110.
at least 110. I hate to say this, but I have acquired more than 110.
Yeah.
I've got 25 sitting over there, and I ordered 10 more the other day. So I'm gonna have 35 tins of this one.
Get 110 before we do.
Yeah, because I'll buy them all, and then I'll sell them for double the price.
Yeah,
so.
they refresh every 24 hours. They'll let us buy more every 24 hours.
So next weekend we're going to do our tobacco tasters with the Country Squire's Cordial Friends.
Yep.
Make sure you get some if you haven't already, and if you haven't gotten it already, you may not make it by Christmas time, but you can still watch our video and taste it whenever you do get it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that wraps up the year for us. Yeah, it's been
5.
Yeah, 5. That's pretty awesome.
Yep. This is our last of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, we got one more episode for this year. And that's
Yep.
it. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if you've got any suggestions, please send them to us. We hope you enjoy your holidays. Have a great holiday season. Take time to spend with your family and your friends. Don't forget.
Make all your piping moments count.
We'll see you next time.
Merry Christmas.
Take care. Bye-bye.